Christopher might have known about the barbed wire. He didn't know about the laser sensor alarm. Lawrence, 1. Christopher, also 1. I may have also forgot the 12-digit reset code. And I didn't write it down for fear of sabotage. The neighbours are looking a little bit grumpy. I remembered the code, it's... Day 47. It is just coming up to 2 o'clock on a Saturday. Now, normally, at this time, I would be gearing up to be doing a matinee and an evening performance. When I say gearing up, I would be sat in the control box, pressing go and making lighting and sound effects happen. And maybe some video, who knows. Those were the days. So, in an attempt to regain at least some of that normality, I'm going to be spending the day watching a matinee and an evening show of theatre. So I'll be starting with Fleabag at the Soho Theatre. They're renting that out for charity, so you can watch it from £4 if you'd so like. And in the evening I will be watching Frankenstein by the National Theatre, starring Benedict Cumberbatch as Victor von Frankenstein. There is also an option to see him as the monster itself. You could watch both if you really want to, but I've had enough repeat viewings to last me a lifetime. So that's going to be my day. Maybe I'll make some comments. It's fun watching theatre from home because you can actually talk. I don't recommend talking at the theatre. I will kill you. So let's get started. They say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. I actually finally got it to work now, so now we really will get started. 5 minutes in and I love this already. I'm also glad that me and her have the same kind of views on pizzas. The sluttier the better. I'm gonna sound like an absolute nerd, but the sound is great. Got to wonder whether the porn sounds are sampled or whether someone's walked in a recording studio and made those. One of life's big questions. An actor I once worked with described himself as a professional gurner. I get it now. I could murder an interval ice cream right now. On the screwdriver bit, she actually did the screwdriver thing the right way, so lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. It's the little details. It's 50 minutes in and the video and audio have now gone out of sync. This makes me sad. It would also appear my spirit animal is a guinea pig. Who knew? It's now back in sync again, thank God for that. Ever laughed so hard you headbutt a table? Well, that was really good. No wonder that did so well at Edinburgh. That kind of fits that festival to a T. I'm slightly intrigued at how the TV series would go. I'm guessing slightly different. I kind of want to watch it, but also don't want to watch it in case it ruins the experience of the theatre show. Strange thing, really. I hear there's a priest involved. Okay, show's over. Reset, rig check, go have a break. So, now on to Frankenstein. Or shall I say Frankenstein. And it is Johnny Lee Miller as the creature, Benedict Cumberbatch as Frankenstein. High hopes. Video is no longer available. Damn it. So instead I'm going to watch an interview with Dame Judi Dench at the Orange Street Theatre. This, I hope, will be the antidote to having to see her in Cats. There's a woman next to the camera with a dreadful cough. Poor thing. So Giles has the hypothesis that there is no actress at the moment more loved than Dame Judi Dench. If anyone disagrees with that, put a name down below. Be interesting to see. 8 minutes in and she's crying. Not entirely sure what for. Maybe she was the one with the cough. Her first ever role was as A snail. Must say I am very much enjoying the chemistry between Judy and Giles Brandreth. It does seem like they're very old friends. It's interesting that Judy received a shrug as a note from a professional director. I've received that same note from a university lecturer once, and it is the most infuriating thing. They were also both French. It's interesting that when they swap seats, because the orange tree is in the round, so everybody got a view of her face, the camera crew also swapped from other sides of the stage. I'm not really making that many quips or comments about this, but I'm just so engrossed. This is fascinating. She actually refuses to say Macbeth in a theatre. She's called it the Scottish play, and that leading part. That's old school, isn't it? We interrupt this broadcast to bring you what could be a paranormal haunting. There are no washing machines going, neither upstairs, downstairs, or on this level. Nothing that could disturb this whatsoever. But that is a definite rumbling and vibrating going on there. Red Lady, are you getting psychic? No, wait, I suppose the term would be telekinetic, wouldn't it? Surprisingly high amount of gender and social politics in this Q&A session. Kind of weird to hear a good story about Kevin Spacey nowadays. And that's the end of the day. The lights are off, the equipment shut down, the audience has gone home, and now we get to rest on Sunday. Unless, of course, there's a Sunday gig coming in and you've got to do a turnaround before that to get it into an empty stage so the incoming company can work on that. But I digress. I watched some stuff, there was some disappointments, that's for sure. And now I have a lot less, or far fewer, I suppose if we're being grammatically correct, tabs open on my computer. So what am I going to do tomorrow? Well, whatever it is, I will see you then.